stepping into our room here at the Horseshoe Tunica. It is going to be a one king premium room on the 11th floor. Let's take a quick look into the restroom. I will say that the restrooms here at the Horseshoe Tunica are pretty nice. It's not a Whirlpool jet style tub. They do have these very large, very deep jumbo tubs. You could probably fit a couple people in there. I'm a pretty big guy. You could probably fit two of me in there easily. And one feature that a lot of the Caesars properties do not usually include is the television in the restroom. So you can, and the intention here being that you can kind of sit back and relax in your extra large deep tub and watch TV while you're at it. We'll check out the picture quality on this little TV here. It is an LG. There you go. Decent enough picture quality for a hotel television. It's not a gigantic TV by any means, but it is something in here that you can watch while you are bathing or getting ready for the day at least. And of course you get the standard amenities, the hair dryer, the shampoos and conditioners, soaps, all the basics you need to get your day started. Turn that off and then we'll go over here and look at the rest of the restroom. Pretty standard toilet, nothing too fancy there, no bidets, just some artwork and some towels. All right, moving out of the restroom here into the main room. One thing that you'll notice is it is pretty dark in here when you come in, and I think it might be affecting the quality of the video a little bit, so let me actually skip ahead and turn on the lights in the room and see if it helps. All right, maybe a little bit. All right, hopefully that helps a little bit. If not, that's okay. We do have a closet here right outside of the restroom. Looks like we have a extra blanket, an iron and ironing board, some coat hangers, and a wall safe. I'm very glad to see this. A lot of the casino hotels we stayed in recently have not had any type of wall safe. I will mention this one is definitely a little bit small if you have a bigger laptop or something of that nature. Not entirely sure if it'll fit in there. Maybe if you set it up on its side, it's depending on how large your laptop is, and we'll see if it works. Let's go 1, 1, 1, 1, lock. All right, the last several hotels we stayed in have either not had a safe, had a non-functioning safe, or had a safe with a dead battery. So nice to see the Horseshoe Tunica here has a working safe included with no issues. All right, just to confirm for you guys, I will try this. My MacBook Pro will fit in there, just barely. You do have to put it up on its side, angle it in there, angle it out. You're gonna ding the sides of it a little bit. But if you have a very thin laptop, even if it is larger, it might fit in there. I do have a Asus gaming laptop at home, and I'm near 100% certain it would not fit in there. This is really about the limit of what'll fit in there. And while it is a longer laptop, it is not very thick at all, not bulky on the sides. All right, we close the closet up and let's move into the room. We have a 1 king bed as requested. Have another LG TV here and another LG TV over there. So that's 3 televisions total for the room. Pretty standard bed. Everything looks okay here so far. We do have a fully mirror paneled wall over here. So if you like looking at yourself, you'll have plenty of opportunities to do so here in your room at Horseshoe Tunica. Pretty standard desk. Another mirror. Like we said, if you like looking at yourself, you'll have plenty of opportunities to do so here at the Horseshoe Tunica. And it looks like we have 1 power outlet plug on the lamp here and another television. And we have the sitting area right next to the bed. Looks like an L-shaped couch, probably fit 3 or 4 people. And another sitting chair. 2 tables. Plenty of room here for you to share a meal with some people or play a card game. Maybe you want to come up to the room and play Gin Rummy or something, or play a board game. Plenty of opportunities to do so here. Also, if you were trying to stay multiple people to a room, there's plenty enough room here for at least 1 person to sleep on the couch. If you don't mind touching toes with somebody, you could probably sleep 2 on this couch fairly comfortably. Couch is pretty comfortable. No armrest over here, but can't really complain. Try out the other side over here. Pretty comfortable. Actually, the pillows here sit high enough they can kind of become your armrest. And we can flip the camera around here and have a look at the quality of this LG television. I'm sure it's fine, just like the one in the restroom. All right. The TV out here is actually a Panasonic. The TV in the restroom and in front of the bed are LGs. This one's a Panasonic. And it looks fine. Let's go check out the television over there and see if there's any amenities behind those doors. There is another sitting bench area over here across from the bed. All right, LG TV, much like in the restroom out here. And 1 remote does work for all TVs, the 2 LGs and the Panasonic. So that's convenient. You only need 1 remote. And the picture quality is fine. I think the 2 smaller LGs may have slightly better picture quality than the Panasonic. And I do wish that the larger TV over there in the sitting area was in front of the bed, but comes down to personal preference. All right. Oh. Spooky. All right. Self-illuminates in here. Fiji waters. $6 per water. It's up to your personal preference to decide if the value is there, if you think that $6 for Fiji water is a fair price or not. And we have our complimentary common folk waters down here with our ice bucket and some complimentary cups. I'm sorry, I know the video in here, if you zoom out or in at all, it's a little bit grainy, and that is due to the lighting conditions in this room are not that great. They're very yellowish. It doesn't look that great on camera, but it is fine when you're in here. It's not an issue at all. We have a mini fridge in here. It's clean. There's nothing gross in there. No leftover food. It's cold. Can't really ask for more. And just some storage down here. All of the most important factors for some of you is the view. We did not request a room with any type of special view, so I'm not expecting much. And Tunica is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so let me turn the lights off so we can see something besides for ourselves, and we'll have a look out here at the view. Does anybody else get creeped out in the middle of the night, sleeping in front of these mirror paneled walls, where you wake up in the dark, you can't really see anything, and you know there's nobody else here with you, but you see the shadowy reflection of yourself moving and nothing else? There's no light, but you know, your eyes adjust and you can still see something moving next to you. Lots of places do it though, so apparently people like the, kind of, is there somebody there? Oh wait, no, that's just me feeling when they wake up in the middle of the night to go pee, but All right, the view here at the Horseshoe Tunica Hotel and Casino is primarily the parking garage, top floor, and the RV and semi and employee parking. So nothing too incredibly interesting to view. We weren't really expecting much either. We'll have another look out here tomorrow during the day. I don't think it's going to be much more impressive, but we will go look at that now. All right, guys. We did wake up and find this gigantic roach. All right, guys. I really hate to post anything negative. We did wake up in the middle of the night and find a roach crawling across the bed here. Sorry about the inhumaneness here. It does look like it might still be slightly alive. We smacked up the iPad 4 times, but it seems to still be alive. All right, guys, cockroaches really are hard to kill. We had to smack this thing, this iPad, probably 12 times. And there it is. We put it in this little box. We're gonna take it down to the front desk and let them know, because unfortunately these guys are rarely alone. That may have an infestation here on the 11th floor they need to look into. We'll let them know. I will say, this is the first time I've found any roaches, creepy crawlies, anything of that nature that would or could be considered unhygienic at any of the Caesars properties anywhere. And I've stayed here before and not had any issue. Honestly, I feel very tempted to just leave this entirely out of the video. I do feel it's a little bit of an unfair representation since I've stayed here before and never woke up with a roach crawling on me. But it would also be dishonest of a room review to leave it out. So here it is. We're gonna take it down to the front desk and at least let them know, so possibly they can have an exterminator come in sometime, because roaches rarely are lone wolves, or lone roaches in this case. They assured me that there was not an infestation and that was the only roach in the hotel. So they're moving me a floor down and having me switch rooms, and they're going to comp the room for last night / tonight, whatever you want to call it. It's the middle of the night now, basically. So I'm gonna pack up all my stuff, move down a floor, hopefully no more little buddies hanging out with me in the middle of the night trying to cuddle. All right, guys, we did just get moved to our new room here at the Horseshoe Tunica. Unfortunately, I didn't open the curtain and get the daytime shot of the outside view for you guys from that room. However, I can assure you that it was just the parking garage. Nothing special. No view of anything else. We got moved down 1 floor and across the hallway, and hopefully no cuddle bugs in here. There's really no reason to make a extra room update about this room. It's the exact same restroom, same 3 TVs, same sizes, same brands, same bed, same mirrored wall, same couch and chair combo, blackout curtains, exact same room setup. However, we are on the opposite side of the building, so I will give you the daytime view out of this window. And it is of the back side of the building. You can see the gold strike over there. Unfortunately, and I'm hoping it's just because I'm close to the window, I can hear this construction. They tore down the casino that was located on the opposite side of this one, as opposed to the gold strike. And you can see there is heavy machinery doing construction out there, and I've kind of got my hand covering the microphone right now a little bit, I think, but let me see. You may or may not be able to hear it over recording, but I can clearly hear a jackhammering sound. Hopefully, it's not noticeable from the bed, and just because I'm standing right here next to the window. They do, I believe, when I was looking on the app, actually charge extra to stay on the side of the building. And that's because it's the river view here, you can see the river over there and some trees, as opposed to just a parking garage. However, you also have to deal with the active construction zone here. All right, let's have a peek under here. I didn't immediately see anything skittering, so that's a good sign. We do have a little bit of air conditioner rattling in here that we didn't have in the other room. But there seems to be no critters, so that's good at least. All right, so thank you for joining me on a day's quest to check out the hotel here at the Horseshoe Tunica Casino and Hotel.